Hi Boss Beauties, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, checking out one of my videos for the very first time, I am Stacey Elaine and welcome to the Girl Boss Beauty community. Today's video is all about the best and worst empties that I used last year. I'm gonna rank it by, I actually categorized them by cheap and expensive and I'm ranking them from best to worst. So the best cheap and the worst cheap all of that gets ranked. So if you're interested in knowing really what was the best of the best that I used, I know this video is pretty old because it's now March and I'm just getting my empties from last year uploaded, but if I saved it for a year, I'm gonna do the video, you guys. And I thought it would be interesting to take a retrospective look and just categorize it by, you know, what was really worth it? Like, is this really worth it or not? If you're interested in this topic, just keep watching.
These Pixie Glow Tonics are definitely some cheap things to buy. I got them from Target. I must have used 3 in the later part of the year. Definitely these are a buy. I'm using another Allure Best of Beauty Review tonic water right now, but I like these. I recommend these. I'll let you know what I think about the other stuff later. This is a buy. Another, well, I think that's all the cheap shit I think you should buy. Cheap stuff that I don't think is worth it is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. I used a few of these samples, don't know where the rest of them are, but it's not very hydrating, so I don't recommend this. My dermatologist actually recommended this. I don't recommend it. I did an entire video on the Olay Eyes Ultimate Eye Cream. This eye cream has given me so many wonderful reviews. I will link it below. But what I have to say about this is I don't like the peachy tint. I don't like putting my finger in the jar. It lasted a very long time, but I think I found an eye cream that's worth the money better, so I will not be repurchasing this. I actually have the expensive things ranked from my favorites of my favorites to my least of my favorites to the best of the worst to the least of the worst. So, the Origins A Perfect World SPF 40 Age Defense Moisturizer with white tea, broad spectrum SPF 40. I believe this is one of the greatest moisturizers ever created. And when I finish all my moisturizers, since I'm on a no buy, this will be the first one that I buy. It retails for $40. You can get it from Ulta. It is definitely game changing. It leaves no white cast. Fabulous. Favorite night serum. Favorite serum that retexturizes my skin, takes all the dead skin off, and makes me look very young is the Olu Henriksen Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. I highly recommend this. It is my best of the best. Can't recommend it enough. Fave foundation that I used last year, the Hourglass Ambient. I use the shade, it's actually the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I used the shade Golden Almond. Favorite foundation that I used up last year. Favorite lip gloss, Marc Jacobs Enamored Lip Gloss in the shade Love Drunk. Highly recommend this. Makeup Forever was my second favorite foundation of the year. I used the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation in the shade 177 or Y505. Highly recommend. Favorite brow pencil is the Precisely My Brow pencil by Benefit. It is perfection in a pencil. This is shade 4, but when I repurchase, I will be getting shade 5. Another favorite lip gloss, I've already bought a backup of this one before my no buy started, is the Fenty Beauty Universal Gloss Balm. This is in the original shade. Highly recommend this. $18, that's well worth it, and I do like the little packaging. Favorite mascara of last year, It Cosmetics Superhero. I used this sample and I wish I had more of it. I live in Houston. It's very humid. Definitely need a mattifying foundation primer. And this is my favorite one by Makeup Forever. It's the Step 1 Base Mattifying Foundation Primer. My favorite scrub for my face is the Olu Henriksen Transforming Walnut Scrub. I have used many dupes of this and I just keep coming back to this. I have another full-size bottle that I have in my stash right now, but I highly recommend this, especially for those of us with dry skin who have a lot of texture. Next favorite lip gloss is the Marc Jacobs Enamored Lip Gloss in the shade Rebel Rebel. I think this is a perfect pink shade for the spring and summer for brown skin and tan skin. It might be a little too punchy for fair skins, but I think if you have any type of tan, this would totally work for you. Next favorite mascara is the Kevyn Aqua, the Expert Mascara. I love how this volumizes, lengthens, and just gives a slight curl to the lash. Thought this was absolutely fabulous. My next favorite foundation that I finished up in 2018 is the Bobbi Brown stick foundation. I don't know what the actual name is, but I seem to use, it's the Skin Foundation Stick. I use the shade Golden Almond. Definitely like this. I've already bought a full size of the Luminizer Primer by Dr. Brandt. I love that it gives me a glow that highlighter cannot. The Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara is one for the record books. I highly recommend. I already used and am using a backup of the Dr. Jart Every Sunday UV Sun Fluid SPF 30. When I finish with the backup, I don't plan on using this again because I plan on just going to this moisturizer that is 2-in-1, moisturizer and sun protection. So that's why I don't plan to repurchase this. The Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I finished a few of these last year, but again, I think for my skin type, I'm going to go with the Origins. It's basically these two products in just this bottle, and I just think, why use two different things when you can use one? The Olu Henriksen Transform Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer is great. It's very thin. I like to use this under makeup. I don't really notice a huge difference in the lightening of my dark marks, but I do like how light yet moisturizing it is. I have not found a light moisturizer that works for me as well as this one. And then lastly is the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. I think this is wonderful, but again, there are a lot of super moisturizing moisturizers out there, and I just don't know if you need to pay this premium for this product. So let's go to the worst shit that is too expensive for what they want. Okay, so for the expensive shit that I just don't think is worth the money, let's start off with the Fresh Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Balm. I actually used this sample and then bought the full size. It's so soft that it breaks a lot of the time. I just don't think lip balm should be breaking if you spend over $20 for it. I also used this sample size of the Cora Organics Nona Glow Face Oil. I realized that all of Allure's Best of Beauty face oils came from the drugstore, so this was wonderful. It left my skin glowing. It was nice. It's great that it's organic, but honey, we don't have to spend that much money for face oil. The next product that is hella expensive is this Sunday Riley Good Genes. It is a exfoliating and clarifying serum. I just think for the money, and I think the full size of this costs $85. You guys, it just did not do enough for me. All right, you guys, continuing on, the Mario Badescu Mario Badescu Skincare Vitamin C Serum. I used 2 of these, got them buy one, get one from Ulta. I just think it's a nice face oil, but I didn't see anything spectacular for my skin for these. The Luna Night Oil, the sleeping oil by Sunday Riley. This is just so expensive, and I swear I saw nothing. It did nothing. Nothing. Again, the Murad Rapid Age Spot and Pigment Lightening Serum. Didn't really do anything either. Don't think it's worth the money. The Marc Jacobs, what is this called? Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. The wand is so fat, you guys, that it gets all over my eyeshadow, and I didn't like it. Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream. She wants a lot of money for this goat milk moisturizing cream, and I don't think it's worth it. This is a product that, is so awful. The Olu Henriksen Transforming Almond Facial Polish does nothing. It is like, there are no crystals, it says almond and bamboo extracts. I don't know where they're hiding them, but they are invisible. Did nothing. Those are all the empties for skincare and makeup that I used for 2018. Let me know if you found some great ones, or if you agree or disagree with me. Let me know if you disagree with me and how you made something work that I think is not worth it. Until next time, be blessed to be a blessing, Girl Boss Beauties. Bye. And I do just this. This is not worth it. No dynamic duo.